Ag PhD full episodes and more are now available on Acres TV, the newest ag platform connecting you to fields of information. Look for us on watchacrestv.com.
During our Farm Basics time today, we're going to talk about mobile and immobile nutrients inside the plant.
And this is an important distinction here because in the plant, nutrients can act differently than they do in the soil. There are some nutrients in the soil that move around very well, but don't move around as well in the plant. And there are some that move around better in the plant than they do in the soil. It's confusing, Brian. Some move better here, some move better there.
Okay, during our Farm Basics time, we try to take that confusion out and make things really simple. So we're not going to talk at all about things moving around in the soil. All we care about today is what moves in the plant and what doesn't. Here are three examples: nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. They are what we call mobile inside the plant. And what that means is if the plant is growing, and think about a plant, any plant, the new growth is at the top, okay? So if the new growth is coming and it goes, uh-oh, I'm short on N, P, or K, nitrogen, phosphorus, or potassium, if I can't get it out of the roots, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to rob it out of the lower leaves of the plant. That's what we call a mobile nutrient inside the plant. So that plant will take the N, P, or K out of those lower leaves, and those leaves at the bottom will turn a different color. Nitrogen and potassium, it'll turn yellow. Phosphorus, it'll turn purple. So those are the mobile nutrients inside that plant.
So as you may have guessed, if the plant is going to be short at the top of the plant, that might be because we've got immobile nutrients. Because once those lower leaves have put in immobile nutrients, they stay there. They can't rob them. So if the upper part of the plant, the newer growth, is not getting enough drawn in through the root system, it's just out of luck.
Right, it can't rob it from the lower leaves. So the immobile nutrients would be things like sulfur and many of the micronutrients. And where you'll see yellowing is at the top of the plant. So again, the immobile nutrients yellowing at the top, or discoloration at the top, and with the mobile nutrients, it's discoloration on the lower leaves.
And this is important for farmers because you think about it, we want to feed that crop all the time. I mean, just like you want to eat every day. You want to have food every day. You don't want to be suffering for part of the time. Plants are the same way. If it's suffering at any point during the season, chances are you're losing yield. You're not getting the performance you want out in the field.
Well, another key to performance out in the field is controlling our weed of the week. We'll tell you how to stop this tough weed later in the show.